This one goes out to the Asians. So a while back ago, a particular public defender's office got in trouble because it was known that during jury selection they were kicking out a lot of Asians because even amongst the Asian public defenders and attorneys, it was just assumed that those Asians are typically racist against blacks, and there's truth to this. Okay, now my message today is to the Asians who are find themselves in the political right today. Whether it's on affirmative actions or other issues, or they like to, talk about, hey, how come, the poor Asians get good grades? Why can't these other groups get their stuff together? And they're so arrogant and condescending. And behind closed doors, I know for a fact that they are pretty racist. And I want to ask you, man, you think your rights come from the Constitution? Huh? You ever look at the history of this country and see how we're treated? You ever look up the Chinese Exclusion Act? Hmm? You ever look at why they wouldn't allow those, early Chinamen who come here to build railroads? They can't bring the women because they didn't want us to breed and reproduce. But how come you ain't gonna ride on the back of the bus today? Why do you get to vote? Why do you have rights that white people have? It's not because of Lao Tzu or Confucius. That's a lot of black people. A lot of getting hit with the baton and getting chewed up by dogs. A lot of blood, sweat, and quite frankly, death and lynching. See, Black History Month, it's also a history about how we get our rights. So next time you want to get on your high horse, okay, and look down on other people, think about it, man. They had to do that for us. Okay? And we often don't realize it or don't appreciate it.
Give us our glory! It's crazy to me how underappreciated and undervalued the contributions made by foundational Black Americans have become in this country. We're supposed to have some type of minority coalition, but sometimes it feels like it's foundational Black Americans versus everybody. You see, the Asians just fought to overturn affirmative action. And don't get me wrong, I think that's a good thing. But affirmative action was one of the tools that was supposed to support all minorities. Asians benefited from affirmative action, as do all immigrants who classify themselves as minorities. So why, if we have a coalition of minorities, would you want to overturn something that's aimed to help you? Go on to look at the Hispanics. They are the largest demographic the fastest growing demographic of Republicans. But it's the Democrats who are fighting to let these immigrants come in and even give illegal immigrants the right to vote. Right now, today, in Washington, D.C., my home city, Muriel Bowser and the Democrats are fighting to give illegal immigrants the right to vote. But these same immigrants, once they get the right to vote, will turn to Republicans and vote against our interests. So why is it that foundational Black Americans are fighting for all of these lift-all programs just for these folks to turn around and go against us? Now, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of writers who are immigrants. A lot of first generation and second generation immigrants are real live fighters who understand and appreciate the sacrifices that foundational Black Americans have made. They want to pick up the torch. They want to fight alongside us and produce a better country that is more fair and just for everyone, for all. But while that is being said, foundational Black Americans have got to learn to go for self. We need to drop all this race stuff, forget about trying to lift all boats and create a coalition of everybody, and we need to stand on our own square and say we are looking for policies and tangibles for our lineage in particular. We need to be specific and clear and direct, open and honest about our unique position in this country and our unique requirements in order to move forward in this nation. But hey, that's just what I think. Tell me if you disagree. Leave it in the comments section. If you've made it this far in the video, hit the thumbs up button. I appreciate you for rocking with me. And if you're new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. I drop a video just about every single day. New topics, new content, and a new perspective that you probably have never heard before. So be sure to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all the new subscribers. Y'all are really rocking it out with me. I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Salute. Peace. So you made it all the way to the end of the video, but you haven't hit the like button yet. Come on now. You're cheating me, you're cheating yourself. Go ahead, hit the like button. And while you're at it, you might as well smash the subscribe button so you can get notifications every time I drop a video. I make a video every day, a different topic, a different subject. They're all interesting, so you can check them all out by hitting the subscribe button and setting your notifications to all so you get an alert when I drop a video. There you go.